Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Zarjarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video we'll be going over an updated teams and tactics guide for grinding rank quick in the World Tournament for November 2022. In this video we'll be talking about some of the newer units that got added to the game recently that are viable options for your World Tournament teams. We'll also be talking about good support items to bring in and other tactics to help you get through the World Tournament rank quickly. We'll get to all that information here in a minute, but first, make sure you check out that link in the description below to join the awesome Discord community. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date on future content like this. Drop a like on the video today if you find any useful information, and comment down below if you need any additional help with the information we go over in this video. So let's go ahead and hop over to the global side of Dokkan Battle. Currently, the 42nd World Tournament was just released, so I'm working on grinding out rank here. But if you are like me, and many other people, really your main focus should be just getting the missions done, because one of the main object you want to do here, you got a lot of Kais and Dragon Stones and things like that, but you can get the scoring 23 million points gets you the new unit on the global side for the 42nd. It is this Tech Trunks that is a ranking reward, so you can get one free copy there. And really, if you get all of the missions done, that for the most part is the main goal for a lot of people. If you want to grind more rank to get higher in the local or the overall rankings, you can do so, and really that's what this video is kind of focused on. So let's take a look at the right side of the screen just real quick, the main components of a good World Tournament team. First of all, you'll see in the top left you've got the Tech Jocko and the Int Chaozu. Those two units, you've probably got them in your box. If you've summoned quite a bit, do not sell them, do not get rid of them, because they do have stuns built into their passive that stuns all enemies just for them being out on rotation. They don't need to attack anybody or anything like that. It stuns all of the enemies. It helps your grind go by quicker because the enemies are not getting attacks off, and it helps you survive as well. We'll take a look at them more here in a minute in our team builds. The next thing you want to look at is a boost all or boost category type unit. Basically a support unit that gives all of your allies extra ki and attack and defense. And then finally, the main component for a World Tournament team is the all-target super attack units. Since my last video I made, the 4 units on the right side of the screen are new to the game. We'll see how they fit into some teams here in a second. You've got the LR Tech Giant Ape Vegeta, the Fizz Chaddits or Raditz, and then you've got that Strength Piccolo who got his Extreme Z Awakening recently, so he's very good for this if on the right team. And then also the AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks. So all of those guys are really good stuff, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at how they fit into some of these teams here. First things first, these teams are in no specific order, but here is our first one, the Movie Bosses team. You've got the Movie Bosses, Terrifying Conquerors lead for the LR Cooler, and basically the two, or at least the best unit I'd say for the World Tournament, the king of World Tournament, is still the LR Strength Broly. A lot of people have him because he is an older unit. He's one of the OG LRs, and if you get him Extreme Z Awakened, he really does do some good stuff for World Tournament as far as attacking all enemies and everything like that. You've also got that Fizz Movie Broly, also a good option, and we'll look at some other options for what he can do here in a second, but he has an attack, all super attack. And then you've got the AGL Turles, which for example here you can see he is our support unit, giving all allies Ki +3 and attack plus 40%, and then it gives all allies defense buffs as well and other things, but that's the main thing you want to see is attack buffs and ki buffs in your support units. And then you've got the Tech Jocko, which again you can see may stun all enemies. The Int Chaozu is the same. They will stun all enemies when they are on rotation, so really helpful there. Like I said, don't get rid of those guys if you've got them. Next team is going to be a full power team. You've got that Fizz Broly as the full power or Movie Boss's lead. All of these units are either Movie Boss or full power. The Strength Majin Buu does an attack all enemies super attack. And then again, you've got the Chaozu and the Jocko. Moving on to the Power Beyond Super Saiyan and the Movie Heroes team. You've got the LR from the 7th anniversary, the Tech Godku and Vegeta. They are giving the Power Beyond Super Saiyan lead to the Strength Broly, and then the Movie Heroes lead for the Piccolo and the Gotenks. And the good thing with Gotenks, he does have a medium chance of stunning all enemies as well with the super attack, and I believe the Piccolo also has a chance to stun them, so not quite as good. But in case you get a rotation where the Jocko or the Chaozu are not on, they can help do some stuns in case you don't kill the enemies all the way. Once you get up to the higher levels, like the 30 times points, some of the enemies have quite a bit of health, so that helps out quite a bit. This is a really good team if you can make it really a fun team to run as well. Moving on, you've got the Inhuman Deeds or Giant Ape Power lead with the LR Tech Vegeta. If you are bringing him in, try to get the Ultra Super Attack, the 18 key off, because that is the one that does the attack all enemies. So his regular Super Attack will not. You want to make sure you get the Ultra Super Attack off, but you've got the AGL, Nappa, and Vegeta. You want to get their regular Super Attack off because that is the one that will do cause damage to all enemies, where his Ultra Super Attack does not. So just be careful if you're running this team. But again, then you've got pretty much the same thing, the LR Strength Broly, the movie bosses Turles, and then your 2 SSR units, the Stunners. You've got a Saiyan Saga category here with the Chaditz lead. He does an attack all enemies super attack, Pure Saiyans, or a Saiyan Saga lead. And again, with some of the units you can see here, work together fairly well. Moving on, if you don't have any of those, another option is just a Fizz type team with the LR Fizz Cell. You can see here that, again, his regular super attack is the one that does attack all enemies. But then you've got the Krillin, the Chowman, and then another support type unit you can see here with the Fizz-Boo. With his passive, all allies keep +2 in attack and defense plus 50% when HP is 80% or more, which as long as you're getting these stuns off, you should have HP 80% or more for the majority of the time. Of course, you'll want to switch out the Broly with a different unit because he won't get that leader skill buff and he won't be really doing that much, but just a team option there for you. And then one of the final teams that we've got as an example here is a Pure Saiyan team. You've got the LR Majin Vegeta. If you do his Ultra Super Attack, you can get the attack all enemies and some chance to stun there. And then again, all the other units we talked about. So those are just options and ideas for teams. You can mess around with the teams as much as you'd like. And again, if you don't have some of these units, let me know down in the comments below and I'll help you put in some fill-ins so you can get some good World Tournament teams. But with the units and the teams out of the way, another important thing to talk about are your support items, because some of the main things that you see when you're taking these on, you either have key issues, or if for some reason you don't get stuns off, some of the enemies at the higher levels can do some good damage if they do super attacks. So some of the main items, you've got the Fruit of the Tree of Might, which I just put away on accident. You've got the Fruit of the Tree of Might there. Key +3 for all allies for 3 turns. Helps get those super attacks and the ultra super attacks off to attack all enemies. Another good one's going to be your Ghost Usher, because he delays all opponent attacks for 1 turn in the event that you don't get your stunners in your rotation. And then the Baba is also a good backup because it reduces all super attacks to normal attacks for 1 turn. But beware, because some of those normal attacks can still do some good damage. But some other options, just something to mention real quick. You can also do the Oolong and Poir Orb Changers if you want to match whatever your unit is that's going to be doing most of your Ultra Super attacks. For example, you can bring in the Strength Poir for the Strength Broly to get him some more red key spheres to help him get super attacks off as necessary. But that's the main thing you want to focus on with your support items, are items that give key and items that help to prevent damage to your team, so you don't have to, get KO'd and get reset on any of your rotations. But that's everything that I have to talk about for team builds and tactics for the World Tournament. Let me know down in the comment section below again if you need any additional help, if you have any questions, and if you have other team builds or ideas that you've been bringing in for the World Tournament. Let me know down in the comment section below. I really am looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say down there. But that's everything for the video today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, drop a like, and again, drop those comments down below if you need any additional help. And again, make sure you're checking out that link in the description below to join the awesome Discord community. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date on future content like this. And as a last note, if you want to take a look at some of my previous World Tournament team build guides on my channel, you can also see some other ideas and options if you don't have the teams that we talked about in this video today. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video today. Best of luck grinding the World Tournament, and we'll catch you on the next video. Signing out.